Martial arts. Prior to the 1950s, they seemed mysterious and so foreign to Americans. Only judo, with its tossing and tumbling, could claim a following outside Japan. The other disciplines were virtually unknown. Today, the martial arts have millions of devoted practitioners. Our fascination? Perhaps rooted in a primal instinct for self-preservation, survival. Yet the martial arts speak to human needs beyond the physical, mental discipline, spiritual serenity. Students follow time-honored traditions, testament to ancient warriors and holy men whose fighting arts played crucial roles in history. For many, the martial arts are not about fighting. They're about living. Studying martial arts is often a life-changing journey in which students find courage and develop discipline in facing obstacles or adversity. The martial arts promote belief in oneself because as physical skill is acquired, self-confidence is gained.
Never fight to achieve selfish ends, but to develop fight for right.
With continued practice,
all right, girl.
that confidence is manifested in everything the student does. So it's not surprising that there are hundreds of success stories in the martial arts involving some truly extraordinary people, adults as well as children. Willie the Bam Johnson had been headed down a dangerous path. Through the martial arts, he would be shown a better way and find his life's work. Bam grew up in a tough Baltimore neighborhood where positive role models were few and far between.
It was a common thing, someone dying or gunshots or an ambulance just passing by. I mean, it was really bad.
But one day, he caught a glimpse of a better life. A Bruce Lee movie was playing at what used to be this local theater. To 6-year-old Willie, Bruce Lee represented the possibility of a future outside the neighborhood projects.
After leaving that movie theater, I knew in my heart and in my mind that I was going to be something bigger and better than a drug dealer or a street hustler or a gang member. So I began to practice and imitate all those different movements that I seen him demonstrating on the screen, which led to trying to demonstrate those movements that I seen in books and magazines.
But emulating Bruce Lee proved difficult. Like many of his friends, Johnson became involved with illegal activities.
I was responsible for the violence that began to occur in our community. I was a part of that foundation that was being laid for my generation.
At age 23, he paid the price for his actions with a prison sentence. It was a turning point. Forced to take a hard look at what he had become, Johnson realized he could summon inner strength to shape his own life.
I can get lost for a minute there. That's what martial arts is all about. It's about standing up humbly and saying that I choose not to live this way anymore. I choose to live this way. I'm not in conflict with you. I just refuse to cooperate with this manner of behavior.
Willie Johnson threw himself back into martial arts training when he was released from prison. He began entering and winning martial arts tournaments. 6 times he was named world champion in Kung Fu and sports karate. The Bam was born.
Hero charges. Illegal weapon use.
In 1994, Johnson was chosen for a starring role on WMAC Masters, a television program that presents martial artists as role models.
Hey, Bam. Sorry about using my staff out there. It was a reflex action. It won't happen again.
No problem, Turbo. It definitely made our match more interesting.
Not far from his old neighborhood, the Bam has opened a martial arts school where he teaches more than mere physical expertise.
All right, give me 25 good jumping jacks. Are we ready? All right, let's rock and roll. Begin! Come on, let's go!
A lot of times people talk about Bam as being a world champion, and I like to characterize him as a world-class individual. That's really important in the martial arts, to have someone that sets that kind of example so that you can have something to really strive for and to continuously be challenged.
Okay, come on, Mr. Marco. Rock and roll, go, come on.
The Bam had begun instructing his son Marco in martial arts at a young age.
Come on, let's work, let's work.
And now Marco helps his father teach.
It was important for me to get my son involved in the martial arts for the sole purpose of making sure he does not make the same mistakes that I made.
Marco Johnson appears with his father on the WMAC Masters TV program. Together, they stress to the viewers the importance of solid family life.
The principles of martial arts show me how to become a better parent, shows me how to become a better friend, a better human being. There's no me without martial arts. All right, thank you.